Good. What's good? I say what's good. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. How y'all been? What's going on? For those who know who I am, salute. I know y'all miss me. For those who don't know who I am, hello and welcome. My name is Mr. CEO. And man, where to begin? Where to begin? For first off, what's today? Today is Monday. And hope everybody's doing well. Being productive on this Monday morning. I've been up. Hold on, y'all. You're tripping. There we go. Okay. Set y'all up in here. Hope everybody doing good Monday morning. Men at work, man. Men at work. Men at work. Men at work. So we always doing. We always working. So, like I said, for those who know who I am, salute. Hope everybody been productive, putting that work in. Y'all better been, what you better been doing, especially the ones that know me. Y'all better have some good updates. I got a lot of good updates. Y'all better have some good updates. I want to hear some good news. But for those who don't know who I am, my name is Mr. CEO. And if you look at the ticker down below, those are all my handles. I got a lot going on. A lot. Personal life, business. Just self-improvement, just mental. I got a lot going on. We all do, right? So for those who don't know who I am and don't know about this platform, I'm Mr. CEO. This is Men at Work. The purpose of this platform is to help men who maybe you didn't have your father in your life, right? Or maybe you did have your father in your life, but he wasn't a good example of what a man should be. Not knocking him for what he did or didn't do, right? But even if your father was a masculine man and he was a competent man, there may be things or attributes about himself that he needed to work on or fix that he didn't. And the Bible says, I don't care if you're religious or not, I'm not a religious person. I read everything. But if it makes sense, it makes sense. The Bible says, the sins of the father shall be inherited by the son. And we ain't talking about the sun up in the sky. We talking about you. You. Everybody got a daddy. Even if you don't know who he is, you got one. You may not know his name or where he at or who he, but you got one. Somebody got your mother pregnant. Unless you a test tube baby. Somebody got her pregnant. Now, the sins of the father shall be inherited by the son. What does that mean? That means that as a man, as a father, the things that we don't, because I'm a father as well, the things, and I have two sons, the things that we don't correct about the inadequacies that we have in us as men, when we don't correct those things, what happens is, I'm gonna speak for myself, right? Coming up, I watched everything my father did. Even when he probably thought I wasn't looking or paying attention, I was paying attention. We all were. If you, like I said, if you had your father in your life, maybe you didn't have your father in your life, you had an uncle, the older brother, a stepdad, whatever man in your youth that you were around, a teacher, your coach, whoever, whatever that male figure or whoever that male figure was in your life, right? That you look to for an example of what a man is or what a man should be. He's gonna fit that role, whether your father was in your life or not, right? So the point I'm making is the negative attributes about myself that I don't fix, my sons will inherit. Whether I want them to or not, it's gonna happen. I am my father. All the negative attributes that I have were negative attributes that he did not fix. It is what it is. That's no knock to him. That's no knock to any other fathers out there in the world, right? But we have to, as men, start to take accountability, right? My inadequacies as a man ultimately fall on me because I'm a man. But my foundation, right, comes from what? My upbringing. Which in turn would be what? What I saw who? My father do. The things he said, how he dressed, how he walked, how he talked, what he ate, right? His sleeping habits, his personality traits. Was he an honorable man? Did he keep his word? All of these things. Our sons are watching. I watched. So you have some of us that are grown as men. Adult men, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 plus years old. And we're still struggling to figure out how to go about doing the things that we need to do to accomplish the goals that we want to accomplish, right? Whatever that may be. You might want to be a millionaire. You might want to, I don't know, get your CDL. You might want to join the military. You might want to start a company and scale it up to a Fortune 500 company. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to do. At the end of the fucking day, your foundation is important. Now, why I brought that up, right, is because this platform, right, Men at Work, my goal is to help you guys because we all need help. I view myself as being a very masculine and I would say independent individual, meaning I hate asking for help. I hate it. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't be that way, but it is. Being melanated and growing up how I grew up with the family that I have and the things I was exposed to, it just showed me that there's very few people I can depend on. And the ones that I do depend on, I don't want to even depend on them because something could happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Or they can't help me out in that situation. Then what? I got to stand on my own 10, right? Okay, so it's like, well, I need to learn how to stand on my own 10 all the time. And then if I, because this is one thing I noticed that men do. We got to stop doing this shit, right? Stop expecting people to help you and stop expecting, what's the word I'm looking for? Support. Support is something that you shouldn't expect, right? Because if you're expecting support, technically, to me, it's a sense of entitlement, right? You feel like you're entitled to this support. Why? Oh, because this is my family, these are my friends, that's my wife, that's my girl, it's my baby mother, that's my son, my daughter, that's my parent, that's my dog. You know, we've been rocking together, you know, since the sandbox. Yes, I agree. They should support you, right? If they care about you, they love you, they want to see you do well, they should support you, right? And whatever way that they can, right? However that support looks, you know, for you. Now, what if they don't? What if they don't support you? What if they say, yeah, we see what you got going on, but so what? Fuck that shit. I don't. It don't interest me. I don't want nothing to do with it. Then what? What then? What then? What do? You cry? Oh, what? Won't nobody help me? They don't love me because they don't support me. Nobody likes and shares my stuff, and nobody does this and that. You can sit around and cry and bitch about that shit all you want, but guess what? That's not gonna make them support. Why would you even want to have to do that? If I gotta ask you for support, then you understand what I'm saying? That means if you do show support, you're doing it because you're feeling obligated, right? Oh, this motherfucker. Nah, genuine support, right? That's what you want, genuine support. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In my experience, y'all tell me in the comments what your life experiences have told you. But from my experience, I've noticed that family and friends will support you as long as you're not doing better than them. Now, this is something I had to learn the hard way, y'all. I had to learn this the hard way. I had to get out my feelings, okay? And I had to get out my feelings and realize that the goals that I have set for myself, right? Better yet, the thoughts and the dreams and the ambitions that I have, right, are mine. So for me to expect someone else, right, to care more or the same amount about my wants, my needs, or my ambitions and my goals, it's kind of narcissistic to me at this point. This is my perspective. I'm just sharing my thoughts with y'all. It's borderline narcissistic because why would I expect somebody else to care more about, okay, I have a clothing brand, right? I have multiple businesses. I have a clothing brand. I have loved ones, family members, friends, associates. They've never bought a t-shirt, a hat, reposted anything, like, comment, nothing. I don't feel no type of way about that because I understand now that the work comes first, right? After the work, you reap the fruits of your labor, right? So you put the labor in, then the fruits come. But think about that. Nobody was with me when I planted DC. Nobody was with me when I had to go and water this shit every day. Nobody was with me when it was time to, harvest it. But when I washed all that fruit up, you know what I'm saying? Got it sitting on the table, putting all nice and pretty and shit on the table. Now everybody want to come and sit down and partake. And I went through the angry black man. I went through the phase of man, fuck y'all. Y'all didn't help me and y'all ain't want to support now. Shit started it and motherfucker wanted it. It's human nature. It's human nature. They can't see what you see because what you see doesn't exist. That's what you have to understand. What you see in your mind, right? The thoughts that you have, the vision that you have in your mind is your vision. It's yours. So how you expecting them with verbiage, you telling them and explaining to them what's in your head, you're assuming that they can formulate the same picture in their mind that's in yours. No. Some people can, some people will, right? If they're like-minded. But most people don't have the mind that you have because if they did, they'd be on the same shit that you want. So number one, what you need to do is surround yourself with people who are like-minded. Like I said, I have a clothing brand. So if I have a clothing brand, it would make sense to align myself with other people who either have a clothing brand, trying to start a clothing brand, already successful, have a successful clothing brand, people who are into fashion, people who are into garment making, right? Sewing, stitching, fabrics, textile mills, whatever, right? Anything involved in that industry or that realm, right? That's who you need to align yourself with, right? Because trying to expecting those who you know, this is the thing. The people that you know, it's difficult for them to see you as anything other than what they know you as. Right? So if I meet you today and you a bum on the street, and I'm in Arizona now, it's a lot of bums out here. It's a lot. So if I see you today and I meet you, let's say we at a quick trip and I'm stopping to get gas. And you ask me if I got some change, some spare change or some shit. Maybe I give you, whatever's in my, my cup holder, whatever. That's my perspective of you. I view you as what you're presenting, a bum. That's not me judging you. That's not me. I can only go, I don't know you. So I can only go off of what I know about you. And that's what I see. Now, if I see you for the next year, and every time I see you, you asking me for change, and you still homeless on the street, that's what I know you as, right? So now let's fast forward, let's say 2-3 years from now. I see that same bum. He on TV. Right? I can't say it, I can, but it's difficult for me to see him as what he's become versus what I know him to be, which is a bum. He's on TV now. He's performing. Let's say he's performing at the halftime show at the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be like, I know that motherfucker. That's the bum I used to get him. Everybody gonna be like, you don't know him. You don't know him. How you know him? I know that motherfucker. I was in Arizona. I used to get money every day. I used to stop to get gas at the Quick Trip and shit. I used to get that motherfucking money. Nobody gonna believe me. Why? Because they don't know you as a bum. All they know you from is seeing you at the halftime show on TV. You see the difference? Do you see the difference? So my perspective of that bum technically is always going to be this nigga, he's not a bum now, but that's what I know him as. So it's hard for me to see him as this mega superstar, right, who's performing at the Super Bowl because I missed that whole journey. I wasn't there. This is the part I want y'all to pay attention to. I missed the whole journey from him going from a bum to being a fucking superstar. So in my mind, since I haven't been around him, I haven't seen him, remember I said the work, planting the seeds, watering, I wasn't around. So if I decide, oh man, I'm gonna go see him at the Super Bowl and shit, listen to the analogy, y'all. Oh man, let me message him on social media. Or, oh man, you remember when I used to give you some loose change? I go on somebody's, I'm on his shit on live. Yeah, I don't know who's, Bad Bunny, man. He used to be homeless, and I used to give him some change at the Quick Trip and shit. Now this motherfucker, he get money now, but yeah, I used to look out for him. That was my nigga. I used to look out. Motherfucker, if he see that shit, he gonna be like, yeah, he was cool. He gave me some change every now and then when I saw him, but this nigga, he's not the reason for my success. He didn't participate. That 75 cents he used to give me every day. So yes, he is a small contributor to my success, but ultimately he didn't put the work in that I put in to get to where I'm at. But I would be at the finish line, right? I'd be trying to get in contact with him. Why? Because now he's successful. He surpassed me. See, I was looking down on him as if he was below me, right? But now because he's a social figure, he has celebrity status, right? He's on the television in front of millions of fucking people. You know how many people watch the Super Bowl? You got people watch Super Bowl, don't even watch football. And he has all these people eyes on him, right? He's getting paid. Oh my God, the amount of money he get made halftime show Super Bowl. Oh my God. So it's difficult for me to see him as what he's become because I know him. I knew what he used to be. So the point I'm making is, don't get upset when friends, family, co-workers, your pastor, your fucking classmates, whoever. There's people right now today that I went to school with that's still in Maryland, right? DC, Virginia, wherever. Ain't been nowhere, ain't done shit. They went to school, got straight A's. They went to college, got straight A's. They graduated with honors, or they pledged to a sorority fraternity, right? They went and got a job. Now they working, they got a house, they got a family, and they fucking miserable. They're miserable. They're not happy because they're not living the life that they want to live. This is what I want y'all to understand. This channel here is not about me trying to encourage men to fit a narrative that doesn't benefit them. I'm telling you, this platform is totally different from any other platform. The information that you're going to receive here, I promise you, you won't be able to get anywhere else. I'm pushing financial literacy, right? I'm pushing accountability, number one, right? Number one is accountability. Because everything starts there. That's your foundation. It's taking accountability. That's number one. Number two, quick, what's good? We back, baby. Number two, financial literacy. Are you financially literate, right? What are taxes? What's the definition of a tax? Right? When you look at your check and then you see the state and federal, where does that money go? Who does it go to? Why is it being taken? Are taxes mandatory? When's the last time you've been to the IRS website? What's the last IRS publication that you read? Have you ever read a tax publication? Do you know what a tax publication is? These are things that, as a man, right? And I salute my father. I love him to death. But he wasn't financially literate. And guess what? Neither was his father. You see what I'm saying? The sins of the father shall be inherited by the son. So financial literacy, right? Do you have a trust set up? Is it a foreign or domestic trust? What is a trust? Good to see you too, Quick. Salute, salute. I'm back, baby, like I never left. But what is a trust? What is a trust? What is a nonprofit? What is an LLC? What is a C Corp, an S Corp? What are these things? They're entities. But what is an entity? What does this shit mean? We use this verbiage. We as adults, right? Grown ass men. And this is not no black white shit. If you're a man, period. If you have a penis and testicles in between your legs, right? And you are of over the age of 18, I'm gonna say 21. I'm gonna get it young as it pass. You over the age of 21. These are things that you need to know. You must know. Can you still survive? Can you still live a decent life? Being ignorant to a lot of this shit? Yes. But if you're somebody that wants to have an easy life, you're somebody that wants to not have a stressful life and a difficult life and always living in fear, living paycheck to paycheck and struggling and all the bullshit, right? If you're tired of that, tap in, subscribe. I got you. Take this journey with me. Because I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit on here and act like I'm one of these motherfuckers on social media like I'm some damn guru or something. But I know what I know. I know what I know. Knowing is knowledge applied, right? Knowledge applied. I'm sorry, information applied is knowledge. So you have to, if I just have the information, but I'm not applying it, I'm not knowledgeable. And a lot of these fake ass gurus and all these people on social media, they're not knowledgeable. They're just sharing information. Another thing that anyone can tell you that watches my platform, I cite my sources. I'm gonna tell you, go to the IRS website and look up these tax publications. I don't want you taking what I say for like, oh well CEO said it, so I just believe it. That's the problem too. We have to stop just going with whatever the fuck the motherfucker got. I ain't got no chains on. I ain't sitting in a Bentley or back of a Maybach or some shit. You know what I'm saying? With a whole bunch of big booty Latina women and see, yeah, you need to buy my course. Cause I'm rich and I'm a millionaire. Look at my jewelry. Look at my hoes. Look at my bitches. Look at my car. Look at my house. I'm rich, you're broke. Get like me. Like, what the fuck? That shit is over with. It's 2026. All the fake shit is done. It's done. I'm real, authentic, and uncut. I don't have time for the bullshit, y'all. I don't. And I'm tired of, I've been taken advantage of, right? Buying courses and mentorships and, man, all that shit is bullshit. Really think about that. As a man, really think about that. Where's you getting this information from? Why do I need to buy your course? Where did you get this information from? Just cite your sources. But guess what? If they cite their sources, then there's no need for you to buy their fucking mentorship or their programs. It's all a fucking game. You either playing or you get played. The only way to win the game is not play the motherfucker at all. That's the only way to win. Don't play the fucking game at all. The game is rigged. It's like a casino. They spoon feed you. It makes you feel like you're getting something, and you keep giving a little. Oh, buy this course. Buy this. Come to my seminar. Oh yeah. Buy one of my what's the other thing they be doing? Y'all know what the shit they be on. Y'all know the schemes. You see the ads and you on TikTok or YouTube and you scrolling and you see the, you know what I mean? The little ads come up, pop up and shit. Oh, buy my course and I'll show you how to become rich in real estate. Or I'll show you how to this, that, and the third. They come and go. Where's all these motherfuckers talking about Forex, Bitcoin and all this shit? Where's all these NFT motherfuckers at? Where they go? Telling y'all to invest your whole life savings on fucking digital real estate. Where they at? Don't worry, I'll wait. Where they at? Y'all let me know where they at. Salute, Caprice Nation. Am I saying that right? It's a glare on my screen, y'all. Caprice Nation, salute. I ain't been paying attention to the chat, y'all. My bad. But salute to the chat, y'all. Salute to the chat. But yeah, man. What I want y'all to understand is that Men at Work is a platform that you're not gonna get no raw and realer than this, man. I don't. If I get rich off this shit, cool. If I don't, cool. That's not my goal to get rich off this platform. My goal is to build a network and a community, because that's where the wealth is. We got to stop falling for this trick bag that, get the money. My whole life is, go get the money. And then do what with it? Y'all tell me, do what with it? We know how to get money. But then once you get it, what do I do with it? That's the part they leave out. All we are told is get money. Then when we get the money, what do we do with it? We got endless examples of why that makes no sense. MC Hammer, all these rappers, these entertainers, these athletes. A lot of these athletes be broke the first 4 or 5 years of their career. They broke. Why? Financial literacy. Payables and receivables. Assets and liabilities. They don't know what none of this shit. They don't. So what do they got to do? I'm going to go hire an accountant. I'm going to get a tax advisor, an accountant, an estate planner. They going to fuck you over too. It's all one big game. Why set yourself up to have to be in a position to where you are dependent on another person? That's not a man. As a man, you should be self-sufficient, okay? In every aspect of your life. Physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You should be self-sufficient. You shouldn't need anybody for anything. That's a man that I respect. Even if you don't have that, because I'm not checking off all them categories. I got work to do. We all got work to do. Right? But the man that's striving for greatness, I respect that. You putting the work in. You know what? I don't understand taxes. I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about, y'all. Think about if you work a job, right? Or the last job you had, if you don't have a job, right? Think about your first job, whatever, right? And you going through the what do they call it, y'all? When you first start a job, like orientation process, right? I don't know who Mimi is, Mark Brown. And I don't eat pork. Oh, you trolling? Cool. I love trolls. I used to play with trolls, y'all. My sister troll. Y'all remember the troll dolls? Little troll dolls with little funny hair and shit. I used to give them the buzz cut. Used to cut their hair off. Give them a little. Remember Guile from Street Fighter? I used to cut him, give him a little Guile cut and shit. Yeah, trolls are welcome. I love trolls. But this this is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna learn, man. Y'all gonna learn. Keep watching the content. You gonna learn, man. You gonna learn. I'm different. I'm different. If you know, you know. Well, all the OGs that's been following me, they know me. But back to the topic at hand, man. As men, right? We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. We can't be complaining about the women, the children, and just how society views men when men control society. There's work that individually work that we have to do. That's how you change the world. You change the world by changing yourself, right? One day at a time, right? One step at a time. You ain't gotta rush it. You know, it wasn't overnight till you get to the point that you at now. It ain't gonna be overnight that you're gonna change it. It takes time, right? Dedication. And the main thing I want y'all to remember and to focus on is that you gotta enjoy the journey, man. That's one thing I'm still learning how to do, is enjoy the journey. You gotta enjoy the journey. And when I say by enjoying the journey, let me give y'all an example I'm talking about. Think about if you ever see think about like the old heads in your family or, you know, in your community, your neighborhood or whatever. Just be sitting around, big bellies, drinking beers, talking shit. What do they be talking about, y'all? They be talking about the journey. They be talking about the journey, man. Oh, I remember back in 76, man, I had a Cutlass Supreme and that thing was clean and I da-da-da-da-da, man. I remember I had that Camaro and da-da-da. They talking about their journey because they're accomplished. The goals that they set, the things that they wanted to do and accomplish in their life, they've done it, right? So now they ain't got nothing left to do but just sit around and reminisce and talk about the journey. So why are you rushing through it? This is the fun times, right? You don't view it as being fun now, right? I gotta get up in the morning, I gotta go to work, I gotta go to the gym, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Man, I don't want to do this shit. I just want to reap the fruits of my labor. That's cool, but enjoy the journey. Because if you rush through the journey, all you're gonna do is be sitting around once you accomplish your goal and talk about the journey. But guess what? If you rush through it, you ain't gonna have much to fucking talk about. You ain't gonna have a whole bunch of stories. The shit that you crying about today, you're gonna laugh about next week, right? The shit that you crying about today, tomorrow you're gonna be laughing about. Man, I remember when, man, we was in that shootout, man, and this and that happened. Man, you remember so-and-so got popped, man. We had to, it wasn't funny in that moment. When it was happening, what was going on, it wasn't funny then. But once you make it through it, right, and you're in a good space, right, you feeling accomplished, now you're laughing about it. It's you can joke about it, you can laugh about it, right? So try to keep that frame of mind, right? Even when you're going through the hard times, remember, it's not going to last forever. But also remember, when shit going good, it ain't going to last forever either, right? So you have to take, it's duality. This universe is balance. It's duality. You got to take the good with the bad. Because at the end of the day, there is no good and there is no bad. It's all your perspective. One person could lose their virginity, be the best experience of their fucking life. The next person could lose their virginity, could be the worst experience of their fucking life. So it's all perspective and how you view it, how you internalize what you're going through. Hope y'all listening, man. I hope y'all listening. We got work to do, man. We got work to do. We got work to do. I look out here, man. A lot of these youngins, man. This platform is really for y'all. It's for the younger ones, right? That's no disrespect to the old heads, right? To the OGs. I love y'all. I salute y'all, man. But y'all failed us. It is what it is. And I'm telling y'all now, like, if you emotional, this ain't the place for you, man. I ain't even gonna say it ain't the place for you if you emotional. This is the place for you if you emotional. You know why? Because we gonna check that shit. I'm gonna teach you how to get your bitch ass in line. So when you can stop being a bitch, right? And acting like your mother and your sisters and your aunts and all the women that raised you. And you can start acting like a fucking man and having control over your emotions. Because when you learn how to have full control over your emotions, the world becomes your fucking playground. When nothing upsets you, right? Even if it does upset you, you don't outwardly show your emotional. You do understand what I'm saying? You have to be able to analyze and examine everything and see it for what it is. Not what it's presented to be, but what it really is. I don't know what you're talking about, Mark. Nah, I ain't from Seattle. I'm from DC. I'm from DC. But you gotta stay on topic, Mark. You worry about where I'm from. You gotta be listening to are you listening to what I'm saying? That's what's important. That's what's important. See, you proved my point, Mark. We gotta stay focused. We gotta stay focused, Mark. Stay focused. This is what I'm talking about. We gotta stay focused. As men, we gotta stay focused. Focus. Focus is key. Being able to lock in, right? No distractions. Gotta have the blinders on like the horses. Tunnel vision. That's how you accomplish your goals. That's how you going to be able to get through whatever the fuck you got to get through to get to the next stage of your life. Focus. Nothing can distract me. Nothing can deter me. Nothing. Family, friends, finances, nothing. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I got to do to accomplish this fucking goal. Tunnel vision. You got to be delusional, right? Borderline insane. Obsession, right? You got to have an obsession to really, and people just be like, man, this motherfucker crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. I am crazy. Whatever they say I am, I'll be that. If you viewing me as being, if me having the mentality that I can do any fucking thing I put my mind to, if that seems crazy to you, then it's crazy. Because like I said, it's all your perspective. In this reality, in this matrix, in this system, in this universe, this dimension, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? You create your reality. Your life is your movie. You're the director. If you're not the director, then that means somebody else is directing your movie. And why the fuck would you want somebody else to direct your movie? You want to be a supporting cast member in your movie? It's your movie. Whether that be your wife, your baby mama, your family, your children, fuck them. Fuck them. If they expect you, right, to be a supporting cast member in your own movie, guess what? They don't give a fuck about you. I would never expect somebody else to make me the star of their movie. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That's like the movie Karate Kid. That's like it being about Mr. Miyagi. The whole time everybody's worried about the Karate Kid, right? I forgot the little boy name in the movie and shit, but everybody focused on him. Whooping crane, all that shit. But whole time the movie was about Mr. Miyagi. But the focus was on the Karate Kid. Does that make sense? If it's Mr. Miyagi's movie, the movie should about him, his childhood, his upbringing. Where did Mr. Miyagi go to school? Where did he learn? Who taught him martial arts? You don't fucking know. Why? Because it wasn't his fucking movie. He was a supporting cast member. He played a big role, right, in molding the Karate Kid into becoming, you know what I'm saying, going from a bitch to what he was, right? But it wasn't his movie. He was a supporting cast member. So in your life, right, which is your movie, you are the director. You sitting in the director's seat. You got the director's hat on. Everybody in your life, right, should be playing a role that benefits the production of your movie. If not, what the fuck are they there for? You paying these motherfuckers, right? The man with the boom, the cameraman, the makeup artist, the pyrotechnics guy, the fucking the light man, the fucking electrical guy to do all the electrical work, the motherfucker over here that's building the studio or the scenery and shit, the background, the different cast members of it. You paying all these motherfuckers to be in your movie. Whether you paying them financially, right, with actual money, right? You paying them with time, your energy, your resources. However, you understand what I'm saying? So if they're not contributing to the production of your movie, why are they in it? Think about that. When your movie's over, right, and the credits roll, you mean to tell me you're going to have all these motherfuckers' names, right? Cast members, all these motherfuckers' names involved with this movie that ain't do shit? What the fuck are they in the credits for? They ain't do shit. They just was around. Over at the break table and shit, eating up all the damn snacks and shit, all the drinking all the bottled waters, eating all the bags of chips and all the fruit trays and shit like that. Who is this motherfucker? Like, why? How did he get in here? Excuse me, what do you do? Oh shit, they done figured me out. I gotta get the fuck up out of here and shit. So you gotta delete the people out of your life, is what I'm saying, that don't contribute to your movie, right? Your progression and your growth and your journey and your purpose. That's what I'm looking for. Whatever your purpose is, right? Do you know what your purpose in life is as a man? Because everybody has a different purpose, right? You got to figure out what your purpose is. What is your purpose? What did you come to this motherfucker to do? You think it was to watch porn and eat hot Takis and go to strip club and blow money and just be out here just doing? But no. When you dead and gone, what will people say about you? What is the legacy that you would leave behind, right? If today was your last day on this planet, right? What will people say about you? Will people even come to your funeral? How will they remember you? How do you want to be remembered? These are things that most people don't, like, this don't come up in conversation. Most men, you talk to them, that's why I can't deal with most men. Y'all want to sit up and talk about sports. I don't give a fuck how much LeBron scored last. Fuck LeBron. I don't know that motherfucker. Fuck LeBron. Bald head bitch. Fuck that nigga. I don't know him. He don't do shit. I can see LeBron out in public. That motherfucker would treat me like I said, that bum at the Quick Trip. That's how he would treat me. That's how he would view me, as beneath him. Fuck these celebrities. Fuck these entertainers. Fuck these athletes. These are people they're sellouts. All of them are sellouts. All of them. They will do anything for $1. You can't trust a man that's a man with no value, no principles, no morals, no code. That you do anything for $1? And when I say $1, I don't mean literally $1, but most men have a dollar amount. They're like, oh no, I would never. I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. When we was younger, when we was younger, right? Fuck all that. Fuck all that. My point is, I got on here today. I just wanted to say salute and love and respect to all my loyal followers and subscribers, and all the new people, all the newcomers, right? Just to give y'all a little, encouragement. Today is Monday, not hump day. It's first day of the week is Monday. To start the week off right, man. Start the week off right, and just to let y'all know, man, we got some big things coming up, man. Big things. Y'all need to tap in, subscribe, like the video, share it, comment. Give me your feedback, man. Give me your feedback. You know what I mean? I'm a wealth of information, but how does it benefit me to just keep all this shit in my head? You talking about over a decade of just literally losing my mind, literally going nuts, being detached from reality because I know too fucking much, right? So me having all this shit in my head and something happened to me and I'm out here, I'm gone. Then what the fuck was it? So this is a digital footprint, right? This is something that, I could do it live and you can go back and refer to it later. Take notes, right? Study it. Like I said, I cite my sources, man. I'm not gonna give you no information just you should do this or you should do that because I said it. No. All information is passed down. Everything that I know, I got from somebody else. Everything that you know, you got from somebody else, right? Other than your experiences, right? Which in turn, what are you judging your experiences off of? How do you qualify your experiences? Based off of information that you've gotten from somebody else. So at the end of the day, information must be shared for it to continue on, right? Word of mouth is the best form of communication, right? Word of mouth. Even today in 2026, with all the technology, AI, and all the shit that we have, all the resources and technical advances that we have now, word of mouth is still trumps all that shit, right? You can read a book and get something from it, but I could summarize that book and have a conversation with you, and you can get way more out of that conversation that you had with me or the information I shared with you verbally versus than you reading that whole fucking book. That's right. Every day is Monday. He put it that motherfucker twice. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate it. And that's what's up. CPA, that's what's up. That's what we need, Mark. That's what we need, Mark. We need CPAs, man. We need CPA. We need all of that, man. Financial literacy, health, you know what I mean? Fitness experts, you know what I mean? Shout out to Big A, you know what I mean? Hit Big A up. Shogun Unlimited, tapped in. My man did check him out every day. Central, 1 o'clock, a.m. While we all sleep, right? Scratching our ass, farting, snoring. He up working. Men at work, right? It's no excuse. Iron sharpening iron. Samurai K9s, Shogun Unlimited, Men at Work, right? All these platforms, man. Shout out Toyo, my big brother Toyo. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out. Big Hill fam. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out, man. That's just the network, man. Shogun Unlimited. We working. It's no excuses no more, man. It's 2026, man. The doors are wide open. It's wide open. Certain things I want to talk about on here, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? It's just community guidelines, and if you know, you know. Certain things I won't discuss on here, but we can still discuss it, privately. If you want me to share certain information with you, or you got questions about certain topics. But yeah, man, I just that's to protect y'all. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Y'all really do y'all research over. You be like, this motherfucker, is he crazy? Man, I done. Look, I ain't even gonna get into all that, but yeah, man, I'm the modern day Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all them motherfuckers in one. You know what I'm saying? I'm for change. I'm for growth. I'm for the betterment of society. You know what I'm saying? Not just my people, not just my nation, right? But society. Because as a whole, right? We at the end of the day, I know white guys that you know in the same boat I'm in. I know Hispanics that in the same boat I'm in. Because they on a level above me or below me or whatever. We want to act like somebody's better than the other one. Motherfucker, we on the same boat. And guess what? The bitch is sinking. So whether you in the hull of the boat or you on the top, we all gonna die if we don't get off this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Should be tripping me out. Oh, the white man this. Oh, the Hispanics is fucking this. Oh, the blacks is doing this and that. Man, with every nationality, I say 10% of every nationality or every culture, right, ain't shit. 10%. Could be more or less, but I'm just, you know, I'm gonna say 10%. Ain't shit. Ain't worth a damn. Right? And those are the ones I'm not worried about. They gonna X themselves out, right? We seeing it in real time. You know what I'm saying? Because with AI, we at a point where if you're not able to use your mind, right? If you don't know how to capitalize off of situations in life with your mind, right? You're fucked, right? Fast food, the fast food industry, even construction. Hell, they already got autonomous tractors and shit. You know what I mean? 18-wheeler stuff like that. So driving, right? All the truck drivers, y'all about to be out of a job. If you work at McDonald's, KFC, any fast, y'all about to be out of a job. It's manual labor will no longer be manual labor, it'll be AI labor. Y'all mark my words, right? Remember this live. I've said it before. Learn how to figure out a way, right, to use your intellect to make money. Then you'll never go broke. And the best way I know how to do that, right, is to build a network, right? So Mark said he's a CNA or he's studying to become a CNA, right? Somebody in the network might be a barber. Somebody in the network might be a nurse, right? A registered nurse or RN, LPN or some shit, right? Somebody might be a doctor. Somebody might be a lawyer. Somebody might be a brick mason. Somebody might be a IT specialist. Whatever. It's all needed, right? It's all needed because we can build our own infrastructure, right? And we can aggregate our funds. Keep everything in-house. Think about that, y'all. Really think about that. If you had a network of just, let's say 50 to 100 people, let's just say 50 people, right? And out of that 50 people, you got a doctor, but all 49 of those people are going to that one doctor. So he's good. He can make a living just off of that network. You understand what I'm saying? He can make a living just off that network. That barber, all 49 of those people are coming only to him to get their hair cut. They're not spending money nowhere else. This is what the J people do. This is what a lot of other companies. That's why they running shit. They have a self-sustained economy within an economy. That's what I'm trying to build here. That's what we're going to build here, right? The foundation blocks have already been laid. I don't know if you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street. It's like getting in on Disney before Disney was Disney. That's what Shogun Unlimited is. It's like getting in on Disney, investing in Disney before Disney was Disney. When it was a 70-something acres of fucking swampland and nobody fucking wanted, you been able to see that, you know what? I'm gonna invest in it. I see that. I may not fully understand, overstand, and understand what Disney World is about, what Walt is talking about, but I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna invest. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. It's up to you. You can get in as a penny stock, or you can wait to take this motherfucker public and try to buy some stock there, you know what I'm saying? With this $500, $1,000 a share. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. But I gotta make a run, y'all. I gotta handle some business. Wanted to tap in with y'all, man. And Mark said accountant. That's what's up. That's what's up. He's an accountant. That's what's up. We need that, man. Financial literacy. Financial literacy. It is very imperative. It's very imperative. How are you trying to get rich, or you trying to get wealthy, and you don't even understand the monetary system? Fractional reserve banking? What is the Federal Reserve note? What is the Federal Reserve? Who created it? Why did they create it? Like what is like this? These are the things. I ain't gonna, like I said, I got something to do. But real shit, Mark. Now you see, Mark can vouch. I'm happy Mark is in here. I'm happy Mark is in here. It is a scam, Mark. It's all a fucking scam. But if you don't know that, you understand what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm making. But you have to do the work, right? You have to do the work. You have to do your due diligence, right? Read these tax publications, right? It don't take long. If you don't understand this verbiage, and the main thing, especially for me, was learning the verbiage, right? Learning the verbiage, what these words mean, what they signify, and that'll help you when you start reading certain documents or certain books or publications. It helps you now. It's not like you're sitting there like, what the fuck did I just read? No, you want to read with reading with comprehension, right? If you're not comprehending what the fuck you're reading, then you're just wasting time. So we gotta go back to school, man. Gotta go back to school. School never is out. School is never out. You think you was done when you finished college or you finished high school? No. Every day you should be learning something new. Every day. Especially with taxes. The fuck, they coming out with publications left and right. Like, you got to keep up with this shit. Am I lying, Mark? You got to keep up with this shit, man. The different legislation, the different, like, the economy's, my brain. Inflation, right? You know what inflation is. You know what causes inflation, right? Cost of living, all of this shit you have to know these things, right? As a man, you have to know these things. As a man, you're supposed to be the provider and the protector, right? How can you provide and protect if you it's not just owning a gun and being, oh, ain't nobody coming in my house, but you don't even own the fucking house. Do you own a home? And when I say own it, I don't mean that you got a deed of trust. A deed of trust is not proof of ownership. Do you have an allodial title? Do you know what an allodial title is? I'm telling you right now, I'm about to fuck y'all head up and I'm out. I'm about to fuck y'all head up right now. If you think you own your home, right? Even if you don't, you're still paying on the mortgage, right? Look at your deed of trust. If you don't have the physical deed, right? Look it up. It's on the record. It's on the county record, right? Look at your deed and tell me if, or I ain't no if, I already know you did. Tell me if you labeled as a tenant on that deed of trust, which is a contract. We're going to get into that too. Contract law, trust law. We're going to get into that too. I told you I'm a wealth of information. I don't be on here just talking to be fucking talking. See, I better be taking fucking notes. I promise. Go look at your deed of trust right now. You are labeled as a fucking tenant on that trust. Not an owner, right? Not an occupant. A tenant. But yeah, man. That's what's up, Mark. That's what's up. That's what's up. Your ass better be studying. Matter of fact, Mark, you done fucked up because you done put it out in the universe. Mark said next week he's taking his taking this exam to get his CPA, right? To become a CPA. You better pass that fucking test, Mark. You ain't talking all this shit. Your ass better be studying. Next week, I ain't gonna forget either, Mark. Matter of fact, what day? He said the 22nd. All right, so all right, you got some time. All right, February 9th. Okay. Well, February 10th, Mark, I want to hear some good news. All right, man, at work, Mark, we ain't no excuses, ain't no, even if you ain't got no good news for me, right? I applaud you for your efforts, right? I applaud you for your hard work, right? And it's a start. It don't end once you get that certification. You gotta keep going. But you better pass that damn test. You see the finger? Oh, you can pass it. I bet. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. See, shit like this shit get me fired up, man. That's why I comment, man. Let me know what y'all got going on, man. Because that shit motivates me. Iron sharpening iron. That's what we do over here. We keep each other sharp. If I say something that's incorrect or I get hyped, because I get emotional too. Y'all told you I ain't in full control of my emotion. But also I'm passionate, right? And the things that I say, I don't just be talking just to be talking, right? A lot of small talk and, the weather's been there. I don't give a fuck about no damn weather. The weather's the weather. It's going to be hot, cold, whatever's going to be, rain, snow, whatever's going to do what it do. I got time to do small talk. Like, talking about some real shit. But like I said, it helps me. It helps me push through. It helps me, when I want to slack up or I want to, I'll put it on. I'll do it tomorrow, And then I get on here and y'all start talking y'all shit. Yeah, I just did this and I just did that. I just bought this. I'm like, damn, let me get my ass the fuck up and go put some work in, man. That's the mentality that we have to have. That's the mentality I want us to have. I don't want us hating on. I mean, if you want to do that, cool. You want to be a hate? All right, I'm gonna put it like this. If you want to hate on another man's success, you better be the best fucking hater that you could possibly be. That's what that's my motivation for y'all. Whatever you choose to do, right? Whatever that may be, you better do it to the best of your fucking ability. You want to come over on here and troll me? You better be the best fucking troll on YouTube. You want to fucking become a millionaire? You better be a multi-millionaire. That's what you should be striving for. That's what we pushing over here. Ain't no excuses. I don't want to hear I'm going to try this and I'm going to try that. There ain't no try. Shout out to the Shogun. He get on me all the time. We got to get try out our vocabulary, man. You ain't going to try nothing. You're going to do it. Manifest that shit. The root word in manifest is what? Man. So man your bitch ass up and get it done. All right, y'all. That's what's up. But y'all be safe, man. Run through the comments real quick. See if anybody had any questions. Any questions before I go? I don't want to just leave y'all on the high note, but any questions before I go? Anybody got any questions? Real quick. Sitting here wasting gas. Real quick. Anybody got any questions? Appreciate that, Mark. Appreciate that. You be safe, bro. No questions? All right, y'all. So, what's today? Monday. Probably go live tomorrow. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go live tonight. A little later on tonight when I get back in. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, man. We working, man. I'm just saying, it's a new fiscal year. Man, let's get this money, man. No more excuses. Everything's wide open, man. Y'all can hate Trump. Y'all can hate everything, but fuck all that shit, right? See stuff for what it is, right? Look at everything as to how can I use it to benefit me, right? Everything's wide open right there. There's no more gatekeeping. I'm trying to talk in code, like I said. But there's no more gatekeeping, man. There's no more gatekeepers. Everything's wide open. All industries are wide open, man. It's go time. It's go time. It's go time. It's our time now, right? All the fake shit is done. If you real, you solid, you genuine, it's your time to shine. This is your year. Take advantage of it, man. Sirs, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Yeah, man. Come out. Y'all be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Y'all know, man. But the new people don't know. Be safe, be productive, keep your head on a swivel, man. Oh, you just gonna run the, okay. See, the old me, I come a long way, y'all. See, bring the stop sign. I'm ready to shoot his tires out, the old me, but you know, I come a long way, man. Come a long way. Look, it's the old fat guy. His life probably sucks. Shitty ass. Looking at his stomach, I'm sure his life sucks. Can't even see his penis. Like, what? Get mad at him because he ran the stop sign. I would run the stop sign too if I couldn't see my penis. Let me let y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Tap in, man. Tap in. Tonight, I don't know, probably I'm in Arizona, so it's 2 here. Say about 6 or 7 Central time, probably like 6 or 7 Central time, y'all tap back in, man. Chop it up. But yeah, y'all be safe, man. Enjoy your day. Be productive. Be dangerous. And I'll let y'all later, man. Peace.
Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
We built different.